Alright, it's time to talk about SQL between operator. So what between operator does is between operator gives a range of values, okay, that is selected. Okay, so let's say if I go to our data, we have a sales data as you can see. Let me just try to get the sales data. So I will just do select all from sales data, right? I will just try to do this sales data and then I will try to run this one. Once I run that, you see we have a product price, and let's say I want to get all the product price that are starting from 50, okay, and going till 120. Okay, so that means I have given SQL a range. That means whichever products that are in this range, which product price are in this range, those products should only be selected. Okay, so in this kind of scenarios we use the between operator. Okay, so now select all from sales data. I will write where the product price. I just copy this, copy the field name, paste it over here. Where the product price, I will say between. Okay, so between, let's say my first value is 50, so it should start from 50 and it should go till 120. Okay, that's simple as this. Okay, now let's try to run this one and let's see what happens. And you see now it is starting from 54. Okay, because we don't have 50, so it is starting from 54. And if I, okay, let's order this one also, since this is not ordered properly. So let's try to order this from largest to smallest, okay, or from smallest to largest. So let's order this. So I will say order by, okay, product price ascending. Okay, and if you also, if you don't write the ascending, by default SQL will take ascending. Okay, so ascending, it is not required to make it ascending, because by default SQL takes ascending. Okay, so if you want to make it descending, you can do it, otherwise ascending is not required. Okay, so now let's try to run this one, and you see now it is starting from 54. Okay, because we don't have any 50, any product that starts from 50, and then it is going till 120. Okay, so this is how we can get a range of values using the between function. Okay, now let's try to do something that is a bit difficult, right? So let's try to go below and let's see if we have something else. Okay, this one. Okay, so what it is saying is, let's say our product price is between 10 and 20, but there is another condition that the category ID should not be 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so let me try to open Excel and let me try to show you what I mean by that. Okay, so let's say let's first sort the product cost and let's try to do it on the product cost. Okay, so let me see what is the minimum value that we have. The minimum value is 20, and then let me make it descending also. So we have till 59. Okay, which is cool. Now if I see what all values do we have, if I click on this drop down, so we have only three values, which is not really helpful. Now let's try to go to the customer age. So you see in the age we have some values, right? We have a different frequencies of values. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to select all the customers. Okay, so let me try to write this down as well. So I will do, say, select all the customers who are between, let's say, let's go over here, let's say from 40 to 60 years old, who are between 40 to 60 years old, and so let's say the customer occupancy should not be skilled manual. Okay, so I will say, and the occupancy should not be, let's say, skilled manual. Okay, so I just write skilled manual. Okay, so this is our question. Okay, now if you see, if I run this one, okay, this will throw an error, right? And that's obvious. So this is not an SQL statement. So what I'm going to do is I will just try to make it a comment. Okay, now if you hit this icon, okay, before let's say this line, if you just put a hashtag over there, what it will do is, now if you try to run this one, it will not run. You see, there is no step that is added because it's a comment. That means whenever you write something what happens is SQL doesn't run that query. Okay, so let's say if I try to make this one a comment, what I'm going to do, since there are multiple lines, so this was in one line, but I have done this, but this one is multiple lines. So what I'm going to do is I will select them all. I will do control and then forward slash. Okay, so what I need to do, the shortcut key is control, okay, plus the forward slash, this one. Okay, so if I hit it, it will be it will be commented out. Okay, now if I try to run this one, if I select this one and if I try to run this, you see nothing is getting added. Okay, now if you want to uncomment this, you can just do control forward slash, again the same thing, and it will be uncommented. Now if I try to run this one, you see it will run. Okay, so this is how you can comment and uncomment. Okay, now I don't want to comment this one, so we have this one in comment. Now let's try to run this one. Okay, so first of all I need to select all the customers. Okay, so let's try to do that. Uh, Select all. Now if you want to specifically select a particular column, okay, you can do that, otherwise I will go with all. Okay, now select all from where? From our customer data. Oh sorry, from the sales data actually, or we are doing it on the customer. Okay, select all from the sales data. Select all from sales data, and then what I'm going to do is, where I want what? I want the age to be between 40 and 60. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Where the customer age, let me try to copy this one. Customer age between 40 and 60. Okay, so this much part is done. This much part is done, right? Now I need to add another filter, another where I should say that the occupancy that we have, which is customer occupation, should not be a skilled manual. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I will put another and. Okay, and now this time what I'm going to take is customer occupation. I will take the customer occupation. I can do not in. Okay, so we have already learned this one. So customer occupation not in the skilled manual. So I will just put skilled manual over here. Okay, so skilled manual, close the bracket. Okay, so this is how I can write the function, and let's try to run this one. Okay, so you see now, okay, I need to also do something. I need to order the customer so that I can understand that whether this is giving me the right result or not, right? So I will do another query called order by. I will do order by customer age. So let me just copy this one. So if I don't write ascending or descending, it will by default take ascending. I'm good with that. Now let's try to. Okay. It's starting from 43 because we don't have any 40 age. Okay, so and then let's see if I try to go down, it is quick till 60. And if I check over here, you see the skilled professional, I don't see the skilled professional over here. Okay, now if you also want to exclude something, let's say I want to exclude this clerical as well, so what I'm going to do, I will just do. Okay, so and then try to run this one. And if I run this, you see the clerical is also gone now, and the customer age is there, the clerical is also gone. So what we are doing here, we are taking all the customers who are between this age. Okay, and the occupancy is should not be skilled manual and clerical as well. Okay, so I'll just put and clerical. So this is how you can, this is a combination of different things that we have learned. So we have learned where, then we have learned between, then we have learned and, then we have learned not in, right? We have also learned the order by. So what we are doing in this query, as you can see, there are many things coming, right? And all the things are coming together and giving us some insights from the data. Okay, that's it for this video. See you in the next lecture.